Welcome, grammar students. Welcome to Lesson 20, Infinitives. As we continue to study noun boxes, we need to learn about words called verbals. Do you remember what verbals are? A verbal looks like a verb, but acts like a noun. We looked at gerunds in the last lesson. This lesson is about infinitives. An infinitive is the word to plus the base form of a verb. It never changes. For example, to have, to go, to be, to study, to fix, to see, to eat, and to play are infinitives. Both gerunds and infinitives have a verby feel. Gerunds go many places, but infinitives usually come after certain verbs. For example, want, need, decide, forget, seem, refuse, promise, and would like. There is a more complete list in Lesson 20. Here are some examples. I want. What do you want? I want to eat lunch. I'm hungry. In this sentence, to eat answers the question what. It is the object of the verb want. Lunch tells us what she wants to eat. To eat lunch is called a verbal phrase. Want plus an infinitive is very common. It is usually pronounced wanna. Here is how it sounds in a sentence. I want to eat lunch. I'm hungry. I want to go home sounds like I want to go home. Another verb that often takes an infinitive is need. I need to get more sleep. I really need to study for tomorrow's test. And another verb that is followed by an infinitive is promise. Thanks for the loan. I promise to pay it back. In the last lesson, we saw that gerunds can follow certain verbs too. In some cases, you can use either a gerund or an infinitive. He likes to play soccer, or he likes playing soccer. She hates to cook, or she hates cooking. You will see other examples in Lesson 20. 2 cautions. Never use an infinitive after an X word. He can to go? No. He can go? Yes. Caution. Never use an infinitive after a preposition. This is a good book for to learn. No. This is a good book for learning. Yes. In review, both gerunds and infinitives are verbals. Verbals feel like verbs, but are used like nouns. An infinitive is to base. It never changes. Infinitives are usually used as objects after certain verbs, like want and need. Both gerunds and infinitives can go after a few verbs, for example, like and hate. Never use an infinitive after an X word, and never use an infinitive after a preposition. Use a gerund if you need a verbal. What should you do next? Read Lesson 20, do the exercises, and take the quiz. Memorize the most common verbs that are followed by infinitives. Memorize the most common verbs that can be followed by both infinitives and gerunds.